Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from Topeka, Kansas. More specifically, we are in front of the Evel Knievel, and you see that through the bushes, the Evel Knievel Museum. Now, Evel Knievel, probably the most famous stuntman in history. Not necessarily, I don't know if he's necessarily known for movie stunts, but for stunts of jumping things on motorcycles, doing crazy motorcycle jumps. Usually when I think of Evel Knievel, I think of motorcycle jumping buses, jumping other crazy things, tanks full of sharks and lions. But yeah, they actually have a museum dedicated to Evel Knievel here in Topeka. And one interesting thing, I remember hearing the name Evel Knievel. His first name is not really Evil, but he actually went to jail for doing an illegal stunt. And when he was in jail with a criminal named Arthur Knievel. So there was Awful Knievel, and Evel Knievel took that. So we have Awful Knievel and Evel Knievel because their names were similar, and he adopted his stage name from there. Although he did change it. It's how does he spell it? E-V-E-L. He's not truly evil. He's not some demonic entity. He is simply a talented stuntman. Did all these life and death stunts, but died, I think, of relatively natural causes in his life. Did not die from any sort of crazy stunt. So I'm excited about checking out the Evel Knievel Museum, so please follow me. See Evel there on the side of the building doing motorcycle stunts, strapped into some sort of insane rocket. This statue of Evel here was taken from a liquor store in Butte, Montana. It was actually created to celebrate a bus jump. He jumped 14 buses at Kings Island, of all places. That would have been cool to see. I'll tell you, a cool statue. And they got the Mack truck headed for us right there. Just that lists all their contributors and sponsors in the windshield. A man can fall many times in life, but he is never a failure until he refuses to give up. Evel Knievel. So the Topeka connection to Evel, apparently Evel Knievel, not from Topeka, not even from Kansas, was actually from Montana. But this man, Joey Chitwood, was from Topeka. Joey Chitwood apparently was a race car driver. Looks like he did some stunts, and a little 15-year-old Evel Knievel saw him perform, and that inspired him to become what he would become. Here is the young Bobby Knievel before he became Evel Knievel in Butte, Montana. And here's a letter he wrote his mom. Dear Mommy, I love you. My arm is getting better. Apparently he broke his arm. Apparently he was already doing stunts when he was a young boy. And look at this. He drew a picture of Man-O-War the horse. Now there is a big rig truck right here in the center of the museum. I guess the museum kind of winds around it. And yeah, it says, here is a sneak peek of the Mack Big Red truck and trailer. Enjoy the entire rig further into the museum tour. Now here is a replica of Evel Knievel's first motorcycle that he would do local stunts. He would promote the local motorcycle dealership by doing jumps, so that he would do a jump over a box of live rattlesnakes, as well as a live mountain lion, the snake there. That is completely ridiculous, but it's also really awesome. This exhibit celebrates a jump he did at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. You can see him jumping over the fountain there. He's got a little ramp. He would leap over the fountain. And here's a replica of the motorcycle he used, rotating slowly. The sign says this is a replica, that they've tried desperately to track down the original motorcycle, but unfortunately they've determined that it no longer is in existence. So it went to a scrapyard or something like that. And then you can see the jumpsuit back there. He's known for his red, white, and blue patriotic jumpsuits. They have detailed exhibits on almost every major jump that Evel went on. It's talking about the Cow Palace in California, and apparently he successfully made the jump, but in his speech beforehand he talked about motorcycle gangs and how they were bad for the motorcycle community. And after he landed his jump, the Hells Angels severely beat Evel Knievel and caused a big riot. I guess they didn't prove that they were not bad for the motorcycle community, because they did physically attack someone in the middle of an arena. So some images of some video of the riot there. Oh my gosh! Looks like in the end the Hells Angels. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is really violent. Looks like in the end the Hells Angels lost out because they were outnumbered. It says that this motorcycle here was involved in 13 of Knievel's jumps there. This is the motorcycle he used in 1971 and 1972 at the height of his popularity. Apparently he had started using and endorsing Harley Davidson motorcycles at that point. There's another one of his awesome jumpsuits. I did everything by the seat of my pants. That's why I got hurt so much. And this is a parachute that would come out from behind his motorcycle. So it has an Olympia beer advertisement on it. But just imagine going on a motorcycle so fast that you needed a parachute to slow you down. I guess you could say I'm a religious man. If you want to know what I did before a jump, I prayed. There's an international jump. He did this at Wembley Stadium in England. All my life, people have been waiting around to watch me die. That's kind of sad. You see the custom motorcycle parts here. You see $100 bills with Evel jumping over top of them. Here's some items from the Kings Island motorcycle jump, some jackets, and look at that pennant right there. It says Kings Island with a picture of Evel on it. Yeah, I'm not sure where at Kings Island he did the jump, where in the amusement park it was. Maybe it was just in the parking lot. Looks like a lot of people turned out. Yeah, it looks like this is actually done at maybe a stadium inside of Kings Island. I don't think there's a stadium there now. Does anyone know if there's a stadium or was a stadium at Kings Island in Ohio? And here's the motorcycle and outfits used for that famous Kings Island bus jump. Here's fan mail that Evel got while he was in the hospital. Apparently he was practicing to try to jump over a tank of sharks in Chicago and crashed and broke both his arms, and got over 300 letters. He said that these were, the museum actually found these unopened. I guess he couldn't open them up because he had broken both of his arms. But yeah, you can see kid drew a picture there of Evel using a rocket car. So yeah, under each jump they give the outcome: success, 7 Greyhound buses, but he did dislocate his shoulder and jumped with a dislocated shoulder the next day. And the Chicago shark jump was the outcome was a crash. It says 13 live man-eating sharks in a 90-foot tank crashed into cameraman during rehearsal, and announced his retirement, and he broke 2 arms on that occasion. So here is the other side of the Mack truck. I guess this is what he used to travel with. I think he lived in here, as well as maybe stored some motorcycles and whatnot. And see, of course, the the American flag theme a constant sight when dealing with Evel Knievel. Yes, the entire inside is just covered in red, white, and blue, stars and stripes. Let's see. Oh, they have on the world record bus jump, October 25th at Kings Island. There were things written on the side. Oh, you can look in the window there. You can see some trophies. Little miniature Evel in there. So in the back here, there's like an apartment where he would keep his ramps. The ramps that he would use for jumping. Oh, and look at this. I didn't realize we'd actually get to take a peek inside. They go up these steps and look at Evel's. Oh, look at this. This is his little hangout area. His flag quilt there, and a bar where he has his own brand of beer, as well as bottles of wild turkey. Just maybe sit here, drink a few bottles of liquid courage before his jumps. So and over here he would have his motorcycle stored and locked in place in the back trailer. It's the Evel Knievel hot seat. It is a 3-seater motorcycle. That'd be pretty cool. I always thought it'd be better to have 3 wheels on a motorcycle. It seems the 2-wheel design gives you more chances to fall over. I would stick with 3 wheels. This hallway here, covered in news articles. It says, "I created Evel Knievel, and then he sort of got away from me." Evel Knievel. This talks about Evel Knievel being a bad influence in the 1970s, so the kids were prone to dress up like Evel Knievel and try to perform sweet jumps on their bikes. And actually, it asks here on the sign to send pictures of yourself from the 1970s doing Evel Knievel-like stunts. You can see these young kids pulling off bike jumps. Now it does specify, we only accept pictures from the 70s, so don't try to recreate anything in modern times and hurt yourself. But yeah, kids in the 70s, they loved sweet jumps. To those youngsters, Evel Knievel was Batman, Superman, and Captain America rolled into one. Evel Knievel. Headed up to the second story here. If you go halfway up the stairs, you can see Evel there doing a jump, deploying his motorcycle parachute. And the sign says there's only 2 motorcycle parachutes in existence. And they're both here at this museum. I guess this was not a common practice for motorcycle drivers. They have a VR simulator where you can actually climb on a motorcycle and see what it's like to jump over police cars as Evel Knievel. Here we have a wax figure of Evel Knievel wearing the actual suit that he wore at the Snake River Canyon jump. It says this wax figure is modeled after the Sports Illustrated cover he was on, and that is the same suit in the picture that he's wearing there on the wax figure. Different outfits he'd wear on different TV shows, because he was on Donnie and Marie. For some reason he was dressed like a hockey player. There's a hockey uniform and his ice skates. And there is a hee-haw outfit. Of course, no celebrity was anything in the 70s unless they appeared on hee-haw. This is the suit worn by Evel Knievel in the movie Viva Knievel, which is about his life. I guess he was played by George Hamilton, but I think they actually used some of his own footage as well. Here's Evel's trademark cane, that he would walk with the cane after the crash at Caesar's Palace, but it does say that the cane secretly contained wild turkey. You can screw the top off and take a slug of wild turkey. Boxing gloves signed by Muhammad Ali. Evel Knievel's Bad to the Bones Injury Explorer. Let's explore the injuries of Evel Knievel. Okay, so you drag the circle around. Oh, his leg has 2 injuries.
No, stop a second. Then it'll pop up.
Oh, okay.
And you can hit these, and then you can play the video.
Oh, you can actually play the video of him getting the injuries. There's the Caesar's Palace jump. Oh yeah, that's... He made the jump, but he broke his leg. Any other injuries to Evel? Okay, let's check out his head injuries here. Wembley Stadium. We can play the video of him injuring his head. Oh, we gotta go down the big slide and oh, that's a lot of buses. Oh, and here's the actual helmet that was covering his head during that crash at the Wembley Stadium. And then the other video we watched, the Caesar's Palace jump, that was the helmet that he smashed his head on that jump as well. Yeah, I guess a man who jumps 3 rib injuries, 6 back injuries. I guess a man that 2 pelvis injuries. Yeah, a man that jumps over things with a motorcycle for a living. He's gonna have his share of injuries. Here's some items from his various injuries: medications, pain medications that he would have been on, casts, foot cast. That's a hand cast right there. Ouch. What a painful life. Here's the skeleton here. I'm assuming this is not the real Evel Knievel skeleton, but there's a legend here. Fractured, broken and replaced, broken multiple times. So yeah, everywhere there's a dot, he at least fractured it. Oh my gosh. It's a miracle that that he was alive. Evel merchandise. Looks like Chuckles Candy was always a sponsor. I've not had Chuckles Candy. Has anyone, they even make that anymore? Is that a popular candy? Has anyone had that? And I guess rabbit foots. Carry a lucky rabbit foot. There's some other Evel themed candy. Yeah, Evel Knievel, very popular figure. Had a lot of merchandise, a lot of products. You know, if you don't want your kid to jump over something with a bike, don't get them an Evel Knievel bike. And yeah, that's some like, what's that? Spark plug cleaner, little bobblehead there. It's an Evel Knievel Halloween mask. Love those old school plastic Halloween masks. And Evel Knievel pinball machine. All the coolest stuff in the 70s was themed after Evel Knievel. These are curtains, Evel Knievel curtains. It says, I was the first person to be the subject of a successful action figure and toy line. Is that true? Is that a true statement? There's a little ramp there where you can take your action figure on some sweet jumps. Watch some Evel toy commercials on this old school TV. And underneath, it's Evel Knievel hanging out with a Yeti. And for the adults, you have some Evel Knievel beer, Evel Knievel cigars, and some Evel Knievel cigarettes. Huh. Here's Evel appearing on the Johnny Carson show wearing a fur coat. And look at this, it's like a championship belt. It's like a boxing title. Did he box somebody? Remember back in the day, it was considered the height of success for an athlete to appear in a Wheaties box. Have some Evel Knievel slot machines that appear in casinos. This is the Sky Cycle. This is the actual rocket that Evel placed himself in to launch himself. Tried to launch over the Snake River, but it failed and actually crashed nose first into the water. You can see how smashed up it is. Right there. Evel never dies. Yeah, this is completely insane that he would just try to literally put himself on a rocket and shoot himself over a canyon. It's an Evel Knievel themed guitar. Wonder if he ever shredded the guitar while doing a jump. All right, here's the jump planner. Let's plan a jump. Select your outfit. Let's see. Go with the Kings Island outfit. Next, ramp angle. 20 degrees, 25 degrees, 30 degrees, 35, 40, 45? Okay, 45 is the highest. Just go with the highest. And distance, we'll do the largest distance possible, which is that 200 feet. Okay. Next, select your bike. I don't know a lot about motorcycles. That one looks cool. And obstacle, we want semi-truck. Dodge. I think I have the sharks on here. Greyhound bus. Come on, sharks. Fountain. Police car. Yes, they have the shark. Definitely doing the Shark Tank. All right, ready to jump. Select your speed. Let's go 200 miles an hour. Oh, there he goes. Sorry, you'll get him next time. Oh. So we'll go. Oh, there we go. Ah. So apparently you have to, like, I don't know, maybe I made, oh, did I make too much distance? Did I make the ramp too steep? I guess that's the thing here. You got so yeah, I guess this isn't about just making the biggest jump. It's about making a jump that is impressive but completable. So let's do a super easy jump. Okay. We'll make it, do the 20 degrees. We'll do the shortest distance they'll allow us to. Right, we set up an easier jump here. Let's see if we can complete it. Let's see. Oh, we gotta choose our speed. I'll say go fast as possible. Oh no, I only sent him 20 miles an hour on accident. Oh, that didn't work. Try again. This is harder, and I guess it's probably even harder doing 60 miles an hour. Oh, right into the sharks. Yeah, I guess I'm just, my career as a jump planner is over. In addition to motorcycles, he also liked to drive some fancy cars. There's his custom Cadillac pickup. And then we have a Evel-themed race car. We actually exit through a Harley Davidson dealership, just, you know, after seeing all that exciting stuff with Evel, then maybe we would want to buy our own motorcycle and do some crazy jumps. So thank you for joining me here in Topeka, Kansas for the Evel Knievel Museum. And no, I did not decide to buy a motorcycle at the end. I figured after failing all those simulated stunt jumps that I would probably fail a sort of stunt jump that I tried to accomplish in real life. Very cool to look at a cultural icon, a figure who rose to popularity because of his insane, ridiculous stunts. He crashed constantly. I'm starting to think maybe he wasn't as skilled as he was deadly determined. But anyways, thank you for joining us. If you want to check out some of the older videos on this channel, I've been to the 48 continental United States filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, haunted houses, museums, in all of them, as well as other random fun stuff. Consider subscribing to know when a new video comes out. If you'd like to help support the channel in other ways, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. All that just helps keep this train on the tracks, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. And all that information is in the description of this video. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.